So the Kansas City Chiefs are looking pretty scary if you ask me. And there's a lot that we really have to cover when it comes to this training camp. So rookies have been on point. That's a fact. The rookies have been on point. The wide receivers have been on point. I mean, the wide receiver battle has been one of the most interesting things throughout this whole training camp because we still have no idea on what's the six wide receiver that's going to make the team. I don't think this year that we're carrying seven. I really and truly don't see that happening. I think we're going to go ahead and end up carrying six wide receivers, but we don't know what's going to be the six. So that's something that we definitely got to monitor and look out for as well. Who are going to be the six wide receivers to make this Kansas City Chiefs roster, and how would they perform? Now, I know in my videos I say I want Justin Ross to be one of them players, and I do, because Justin Ross, he's a stud. I mean, the guy he's that guy. Justin Ross is that dude, and he's been pretty solid throughout training camp. He hasn't been bad. If you looked on Twitter, he's been making some plays. He's made a nice back shoulder grab. He also made a nice come back to he came back to the ball on a nice comeback route, and he ended up catching the ball. So Justin Ross has been making great plays, but then you got other wide receivers like Nico Remigio, Montrell Washington, and all them type of guys. So there's no way that the Kansas City Chiefs should have a bad year. Now, if Andy Reid really wants to be harsh, he could get Moore out of here, and he could get Tony out of here. Get them two dudes off the team and let Remigio and Justin Ross make the roster. But I doubt Andy Reid is doing that. I don't see it happening. So we're going to probably end up seeing Justin Ross not make the roster, which is definitely going to hurt because, that's my boy. I made a lot of videos on him, and I've just rooted for his success. But either way, I want him to do it somewhere else anyway. But we'll see how that situation goes. And the Chiefs, man, I mean, this is a team that literally just won back-to-back Super Bowls. Like in my last video, somebody in the comments, they said, it's ours to lose. I don't see that happening. That's a fact. It's definitely ours to lose. I mean, we're coming off 2 Super Bowls in a row. That's back-to-back right now, the mission that we're trying to complete. We're trying to get that three-peat. That's what we've been trying to do. That's been the mission. That's been the obstacle, is to get that three-peat. And it all starts with training camp. It all starts with the 53-man roster. Now, a lot of people also say they don't see Luis Rezamet making the roster, but I see him making it. I don't see him getting cut. Not his first year, especially the Chiefs are trying to experiment with this rugby player thing with the international pathway program. I don't see him getting cut his first season. Maybe next season if he doesn't do nothing, but I don't see him getting cut his first season. Nah. But either way, the fact that the wide receiver room is such a battle. I mean, outside of Tony, Rice, and outside of Hollywood, Worthy, and Rice, everybody else is a battle. Everybody else is a battle, and we're just waiting to see who does the best and who really makes it to this team. I mean, I would love Nico Remigio and Justin Ross to both make it, since they both been going at it in training camp. Sky Moore and Tony, are they really going to bring anything to the team next year? I mean, I said in my previous videos that Tony has the skill and he has everything it takes to be on the field and be a good player on the field. But if his head is just not in the game and he can't concentrate on the game and he can't handle what's going on and what's being put in front of him, then the talent doesn't matter. Because talent doesn't matter. My quote that I used to have on my YouTube channel is, hard work beats talent when talent fails to work hard. Kadarius Toney has all the talent in the world, but he's not a hard worker. Like I said, hard work beats talent when talent fails to work hard, and that's just a fact. So with Kadarius Toney, I don't know, man. I really don't know. But let's get into some observations and let's get into some things that happened throughout training camp today. So a lot of people claim that Xavier Worthy may be struggling, but really and truly, I say that he's learning more than he's struggling. Curtis Jacobs, a linebacker, he's also been training with the team. I've also said that he has a lot of potential. But Worthy has been doing pretty good. He's not struggling at training camp. He's really learning. Obviously, that press coverage repetition, when Worthy was slammed to the floor, it has a lot of people thinking he's a bust or whatever, all these crazy things. But Worthy, he came back today and he really turned up in practice. He had perhaps his best practice since the first day of open practices. During other recent sessions, he's been targeted by Patrick Mahomes in a deep passing game, but he hadn't quite been able to form a consistent connection. But today he did it very, very good. During 11-on-11 team drills on Thursday, Mahomes looked to Worthy as his outlet on a zero blitz from the defense. He was matched up against Brian Cook, who he was able to shake with a really nice corner post route, and it ended up, well, in a game, that would have been a touchdown. But in training camp, that scored a touchdown. The head fake, it caught Cook flat-footed, and it gave Worthy some leverage to go inside. So that was something very good to watch, man. The speed is crazy. The Chiefs, they were playing zero coverage, the Chiefs defense, so the speed, if somebody plays that against Worthy, he's going to burn that. He's definitely going to burn that. So I just love how the offense is giving the defense a challenge and vice versa. And to have a guy like Xavier Worthy with all that speed is critical, man. And all these talented players that the Kansas City Chiefs have. It's going to be a fun season. And the Chiefs are going to definitely take advantage of this. And they're going to get very, very creative this year. Trust me. And it's going to definitely help fuel that three-peat. Definitely going to help fuel that three-peat, man. He's been great. He's been great. When you work against this wide receiver room, you're going against 4.3, 4.2, 4.3. So the defense, they picking up. And they definitely gaining some skill from going against this heavily fast Chiefs wide receiver core. You know, now the injuries, the way it looks right now, we got Kadarius Toney ankle, Nasir Johnson hamstring, Isaiah Gattens hamstring, Deion Bush ankle. They all were absent from practice, and Bush was noticeably limping near the training tent. I'm sorry if I hear any type of voices in the background. I'm just trying to make a video, but my whole family's talking right now. But I'm trying my hardest to make a video for y'all. But Nick Bolton, he should be good by the season. But Jack Coltrane filled in for Bolton at Mike linebacker on Thursday. So for now, Coltrane is, kind of taking over his roles. Kingsley, the left tackle, he's also been very, very good right there. So the offensive line isn't going to be as bad as people think. And Justin Ross was also the clear standout from the wide receiver group today. He caught everything thrown his way during the course of practice. And that was very, very good to see. But yeah, it should be a good year. It's definitely going to be a whole lot of fun. And if you're a Chiefs fan, right now you're just embracing the moment. And you really just can't wait for the season to start. I know how that feels, but I'm going to keep giving y'all this content. I'm going to keep giving y'all this content so y'all can have something to watch, while the season is on its way. And yeah, man. So everything should be fun. Hopefully the Chiefs give us that exciting year that we get every single year. And hopefully we can get that three-peat, man. I believe in it. I know y'all believe in it. And Chiefs going to get it. We definitely going to get it. Don't worry. It's been your boy Chiefs Priority. And I'm out, man. Peace.